Welcome to Geraldine's Super Secret Author Vlog. I have an apology coming up for you next. Starting in late spring of 2021, I dropped the ball, got way behind with editing and posting videos, but I kept filming all the things I was doing. And then here it is, the end of 2021, and I'm catching up, and I didn't even remember all these different videos I had filmed. I remembered 2 or 3 of them, but apparently there were at least 6. So anyway, I am editing them and catching up and putting them up and scheduling them for early 2022. And I have words on there as to when I actually filmed it, and I do apologize for getting to these so late, but they are interesting adventures I had in 2021, and just got really busy, and I lost my creative energy. Whoever's a content creator or any creative person, you know, sometimes that happens. The wheel goes up and down. And so there are times where you have lots of creative energy and you're just producing, and then other times where it's just a struggle, or you feel kind of blocked, or you're just busy or stressed or whatever. And so I apologize to get these out so late, but they're still kind of fun and interesting. So enjoy. My parents visited in August of 2021. We got to explore this pioneer cabin near Lake George and the tiny little shepherd's hut. Now, the cabin was open, but the shepherd's hut was locked. So you'll see how I had to use the camera and look into the windows on all 4 sides. This thing was only about 10 feet long and maybe 8 feet wide, and my goodness, I could live in that. This is a sheep herder's shack circa 1930. The shepherd's hut was used during lambing season and when moving them from place to place. This particular hut came off of the historic Kaler Ranch outside of Lake George near 11 Mile Reservoir. The Kaler family were one of the earliest settlers on this side of Pikes Peak, arriving in the Lake George area in 1873, with some descendants still in the region today. The hut was a kitchen, dining room, bedroom, sitting room, and storeroom all rolled into one. The designs vary, but all were constructed to provide the shepherd with practical and durable accommodations. The old huts had a stove in one corner for warmth and cooking, and a window on each side so the shepherd could see the flock. The bed often had a space underneath for orphaned or ailing lambs. A hinged stable door, which was always positioned away from the prevailing wind, enabled him to hear the flock, and strong axles with cast iron wheels were used to withstand the constant movement from field to field. The original stove is still in this hut and was handmade out of a 5-gallon steel bucket. Shepherd's huts have been known to date back to as early as the reign of Elizabeth I. However, they were more widely known in the 18th and 19th centuries. Shepherd's huts were still in use during the first part of the 20th century, but after the Second World War and the advances in farming, they fell into disrepair and neglect through lack of use. They were often dumped and left to rot in corners of fields, broken up and burnt, or used as shelters for various livestock such as chickens. This shack is an original hut that survived the times. So here you get a glimpse of the homemade cast iron stove. And if you notice that bed, that must have been like their couch and also their bed and also a place for ailing lambs underneath. So multi-purpose, and it's kind of tall, but they must have had a mattress on it to make it comfortable. And it would have served as basically a single-size bed and couch all in one. And then here you can see there's like a counter and workspace and some storage for different things. And it's kind of amazing that so many things they fit into this little tiny house from around 100 years ago. The log cabin was open for exploring, and it was really cool to see an actual cabin from 100 years ago or more and how it was laid out.